One of the biggest reasons that people don't want to start using video is because they don't like how they look on camera. But my friend Kari is here today to give us a few quick tips on how to look camera ready.
Hey guys, I'm going to show you 4 easy steps of how you can enhance your natural beauty for the camera. So step number 1, you want to prep your skin because your face is like a canvas, like a picture. So you want to make sure that the canvas is clean and it's rid of any dirt and it's as smooth as can be, and that way you can get a beautiful look. So we're just going to apply a little bit of moisturizer. And it's okay to apply this step with your hands, or you can use a brush as well. You don't want to use a sponge because a sponge will eat up a lot of your product. Also in step number 1, you want to prep your skin. So Jessica has a little bit of red undertone, so I'm going to go ahead and use a primer that has a green color in it, and that way it'll counteract the redness in her skin. Step number 2, we're going to apply foundation. I like to use a fluffy brush because a fluffy brush gives you more of an airbrush look. It's easier to make a little bit go a long way. I've already color matched her before we started recording. And it's nice to, wherever you put your brush first is where you're going to have the most amount of product. So we're going to start in the center of her face and then just kind of work away to the edges.
So why do you use a brush instead of a sponge?
You use a brush instead of a sponge to apply your foundation because a sponge will more or less eat up your product. So the sponge will apply a beautiful coverage, but you'll just go through your product faster.
And then we're not supposed to use our fingers?
You don't want to use your fingers when you're doing makeup for video because when you're using an HD lens, sometimes you can see fingerprints. So that's why you want to stick with a brush. Okay, so step number 2 really evens out her skin tone. It makes her look very flat, very two-dimensional, which is good because we want to minimize blemishes and make her look really flawless. But it's bad because she kind of doesn't look like herself. So we're going to slide into step number 3, which is the contour. So whenever you're contouring, what it's doing is it's enhancing your natural curves of your face. So we're just going to add some more definition with the contour. So when you're applying a contour, you usually want to start from, if there was an imaginary line from the ear right here to the corner of her cheek, or the corner of her lip there. And you want to use back and forth motion. And you just want to kind of blend it out into the hairline. I'm ambidextrous, so I always go back and forth with what hand I use. So you want to just keep blending until you see the definition, but you don't see like a harsh line. Can you see it from the thing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I can either from there. And then you want to come around under the jawline. Because everybody likes their face to look a little slimmer under our chin. So for step 4, we're going to add a pop of color. And for Jess, we're going to do the pop of color with lip gloss. This is kind of a coral magenta lip gloss with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. And we're just going to apply it. For sanitary purposes, I've put some on my little palette here, but if you're at home, you can just apply it yourself. And since these are simple steps, we're going to skip the lip liner. The one tip that I like to do if you're going to be batching videos is if your pop of color is lipstick, you can change your lipstick and change your t-shirt and for each video. So then you look different, but then you've just batched all of your content. A little pro tip, you can do 2 pops of color if you want. So we're going to also add a little bit of blush to complete her look. And when you're applying blush, you want to apply it right at the apples of the cheeks and then just kind of blend it out into that contour that you've already applied.
Okay, so I'm all done, ready to record some video. Super simple. Thank you so much for giving us these quick tips. If you have any questions, let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.